Super. So good evening.
Good
So
evening.
hi Kalpana. Good to
Hi.
see you.
Yes.
So how was your weekend?
Weekend.
Yeah. Or you can talk about the entire week, the last week.
Entire week was amazing.
Mhm.
Weekend is also amazing.
Okay. Weekend week
Yes.
should be super amazing.
Yes.
Did you get an
And
opportunity to view the videos which I shared with you for
uh,
assignments?
no, but that video which you have shared, I think on Thursday, Tony Robinson's
Hmm.
that incantation that I'm doing in the morning from last 2 days. I'm not getting time to do my normal routine the way I'm following.
Mhm.
Um, that gratitude, visualization, affirmation. Instead of that, I'm doing that in incantation during the day. Also, yesterday I've tried once, and with me, my kids are also doing.
Yeah, that's the best part. You won't believe this program is actually designed in a way so that it can impact the entire family.
Yeah.
It is
Actually, I
not just
want
an
to.
ordinary program. Yeah.
Yes, sorry for interrupting. I want to do it with whole energy. I'm doing it. Oh, I'm not screaming because neighbors will come and say क्या हो गया है?
हम्म, छत पे जाके करो.
हाँ, इधर ऑन छत पे या फिर एसी और या दैट टेबल फैन दो तीन फैन ऑन करके सो दैट वॉइस विल नॉट गो बी दैट मच आउटसाइड दी यस
Yeah, you have to figure out all those things. You have to
या
manifest
यस
so that the actual manifestation happens.
यस
Cool. So, just let's do a quick run through that what we have done with this program so far.
या
Okay. So, what I will be doing is, let me, uh, so what we did is, see, there's a group which we have formed for this, and since you are not a part of the group, naturally, you can see it so far. So what we have covered so far is we started with there was a master class followed by session 2 where we talked about we'll put it this way. Hmm, hold on. Yeah. So so after the master class, what we focused on is the reality check.
ओके
That when we are talking about who will cry when I die, so we are doing a reality check that what is the possibility somebody will ever cry, or why can I expect somebody to cry? So what is something which I have done very special such that I create uh, a significant impact on this earth as I am on my journey as a human being on this earth. Okay, so that was our reality check. Then we moved from there to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, from there on third day we decode DIE. So let's decode DIE was the third session where we talked about what DIE is all about. There's nothing to do with death. It's all about how you're living your life and such that you become a symbol or you become an example of the words DIE that which are important for you. So I shared my DIE, which was determination, integrity, and enlightenment. From there, we moved on to this is day 4, where we discussed about C for change. So we focused on what are those C words which we need to focus our life on such that we can move in the direction of DIE. Then come day 5, where we talked about power of 4 R's. So there we discovered the top 4 R words, which are the words which allows us to get into that mode of the mindset that we are looking forward to. And these 4 words are relax, refresh, rejuvenate, and reset. So at any given point of time, if we are stuck somewhere, and if we are finding it very difficult to come back to normal life, or come back or take control of the situation, the immediate steps that we should do is relax, refresh, rejuvenate, and reset. And we had a detailed discussion on this. From there, we moved on to day 6, which was about make your intentions clear. And this is absolutely
What was
important.
day 6?
Make your intentions clear.
Um,
Okay, probably you were not there in the session, so you can review that session.
um,
It's there in the Magic of Transformation group. Yes, you can review it.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is the why we are talking about make your intentions clear is that when you're getting up in the morning and by the time you're going to bed, throughout the day, whatever activities you are into, are your intentions clear about those activities, or they are just like you are doing many of them because you just have to do it, and uh, they are just there to invite you into getting those things done. क्या आपने actually ध्यान दिया कि आपकी intentions क्या है, and are those activities aligned with the intentions? Now when you discover that there are many activities that are doing throughout the day are not aligned with your intentions, so you can delegate them instead of you yourself doing it. Okay. And with that, I shared a video of this lady. क्या नाम है उनका?
ओपरा
Winfrey. Winfrey. Yeah,
हाँ,
Winfrey.
वो सुना था मैंने, वो मैंने सुना था।
And that is also very powerful video. And
Friday.
the whole objective was to align your intentions forever. See, every activity that we are doing here is to align your activities और align intentions forever. जहां तक अभी तक जैसा चल रहा है वो चल रहा है, अपनी जगह पे है. But now as you are focusing on to create a new way of living, you are focusing on that die thing, that what are your top 3 DIE values which you want to live your life throughout for the rest of your life. So you really need to make sure that your intentions are absolutely clear, and these things have to be done forever. ऐसा नहीं कि वो फिर दोबारा आपके लाइफ में आ जाए और आपके लिए we are back to square one. Like this is a workshop where you are taking out your time, you are actually investing your time. Maybe you will be also investing your money at least for next 7 days to figure out whether this workshop is for you or not. So you have to be absolutely serious about it. You just can't take it lightly, because you are creating a new you out of this entire program, entire workshop. So to create that new you have to ensure that जो आपके past baggages है, the past baggages that you are carrying, those baggages are not distracting you anyway. So all these activities are linked to that. Okay, even the videos that I'm sharing with are all linked to that, so that you don't get distracted and you actually move on your journey wherever you want to move on. Now, tonight, what we'll be discussing about is very, very exciting. And this is basically, we are just creating the foundation for the workshop. And this is all about fundamentals of manifestation. So what we will be essentially doing is that throughout the day we are manifesting. However, we are not aware of it. I mean, लगता है कि life is like that and we are doing whatever I'm supposed to do, and this is just very normal, and I'm not doing anything big or anything extraordinary. But that is not the truth. The truth is every moment you are manifesting something. Many of the times these manifestations are beyond your control. They're just happening. For example, you said that when I'm practicing incantation, I cannot shout at that voice, that volume, because that will going to disturb my neighbors.
Yes.
Yeah. So naturally you are unable to manifest it the way it is supposed to be manifested. Something else cropped up, some distraction came up, and it is not allowing you to participate in that activity. So now what we have to do is we have to consciously focus on the manifestation part. And when we're thinking of manifestation, we have to be absolutely clear about it, that what am I going to manifest? Okay. Now, the moment I talk about fundamentals of manifestation, what comes to your mind? आपके दिमाग में thoughts क्या आते
Manifestation. The first thing which comes into my mind is powerful, great. Kalpana is a great, best.
Mhm. When we are talking about
False term.
fundamentals of manifestation, so what do you think?
Fundamentals of manifestation.
Hmm.
Whatever I am uh, doing on the path of uh, professional or personal journey,
Mhm.
what the end result I want. That's what is the manifestation. So जो मैं चाह रही हूँ वो हो रहा है.
Okay.
जो मैं अपनी लाइफ में जो चीज लाना चाह रही हूँ, वो कहते हैं ना, that ultimate purpose towards which everybody is working, um, and that thing is actually happening
Mhm.
in our life. Is that's what the manifestation is. uh, सपनों का हकीकत में बदलना, अगर हिंदी में कहूँ आसान भाषा में.
Okay, let me give a hint. See, जैसे we were focusing about smart goal setting, smart goal getting.
Yeah.
So we are talking about SMART, where we said
Yes.
specific, measurable. See,
Yes.
that's how we are focusing on goals. हमें
Yeah.
पता तो चलेगा हम कर क्या रहे हैं.
हाँ.
So we have to be very specific about it, that goals are goals. They are not like a state of mind. कि मैं अभी
No.
सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं ऐसा करूंगा या
नहीं नहीं
करूंगी. You know, it is not a
नहीं.
state of mind. It is
Yes.
something which is going to happen, which is there. It's like it's more of a well done outcome rather than well formed outcome. You
Yes.
can see it absolutely clearly that this is something that you are working on. It has already been there, and you are focusing on that. And for that, we were talking about SMART. Similarly, there are fundamentals of manifestation also. Okay?
Fundamental of manifestation.
Manifestations, yeah. कि मैं कोई भी चीज मैनिफेस्ट करने के लिए आपको क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा. So the first thing, so there are 5 fundamentals of manifestation.
Okay.
The first thing is being specific.
Okay.
Okay. So being specific is all about, you know, like when we talk about manifestation, we are focusing on 3 keywords. The 3 keywords are ask, believe, receive.
There are 5 fundamentals.
5 fundamentals. The first one is being specific.
Okay.
And when we are talking about being specific, we are focusing about 3 words: ask, believe, receive, as in law of attraction.
Okay.
So you have to be absolutely specific about what you are asking. You
Okay.
should not have any iota of doubt.
Okay.
कि मुझे मिलेगा या नहीं. I really doubt because
So,
I never thought about it.
so that vision board that I've taken your review. So I should be very specific. The way you have asked about that adventure, where it was, क्या है वो सब कुछ, every minute detail to the extent possible, I should know it.
Exactly. It is like it is beyond that vision board. It
Hmm.
is you are actually visualizing that you are manifesting.
Hmm.
It's all about visualization.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Hmm.
it starts with the focus on ask, believe, and receive, which is synonymous with law of attraction. Okay. But what happened that over the years, mindset जो हम लोगों का है, that has shifted. And are you generating that energy to pull that into your reality? That is that because that has become more important. आपका एनर्जी लेवल्स कहाँ पे है, that are you energetically prepared to pull it, to bring it into your life? What are your energy levels? So when we're talking about being specific, we are basically talking about, as we are asking about it, as we are believing about it, as we are receiving, getting ourselves ready to receive it, am I energetically ready to receive it? See what happens, we visualize something, we set up a goal, probably we also get started on it, but after some time we discover that it's going out of our hand, it's going out of our control, we can't have control on it. Why this happens? It happens only because your energy levels deplete. आपका रथ का जो घोड़े हैं, घोड़े ने दौड़ना शुरू कर दिया था, horses of your chariot have started running, and you are holding the lagam. But now what is happening? You need more and more energy as the horses run further. You have a whip in your hand, which you are beating the horses, and they are running faster. The point is your left hand is in that energy level to hold the horses? Because if it is not, then the horses will go out of your hand. And many a times that is the reality. That is what happens in reality. We set up a goal which is smart in every possible way, and then in the process of getting it, something happens, and then something is called life. So life happens, and it derails it. Now, if you have very high energy levels, even when it derails, you can put it back to the rails. However, if it is not, then it's gone. So we are back to the drawing board again.
So, being in high energy, you mean to say every time being in high energy or 24/7?
All the time. So possibly it is not 24/7, possibly it is 16/7 or maybe 18/7. बाकी 6 घंटा तो आप सो रहे हो ना.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is a realistic part of it. This is a specific part of it. It's not 24/7. Probably it's 18/7. Okay. Now it looks like 18/7, but there are distractions.
Yes. And actually, I am also referring to those distraction uh, and some ups and downs of everyday life, or
So
celebrating the small wins.
ah, so what happens that it doesn't remain 24/7, and as you keep on counting your distractions, you'll notice that it has probably dropped down to 6/7.
Yeah.
Okay, you are probably putting all your efforts to be whatever you want to be, to have whatever you want to have, to do whatever you want to do, only for 6 hours a day. And the remaining 12 hours or maybe 14 hours are going wasted because you are getting distracted by many activities which are not your cup of tea, which are not actually uh, are out of question if you are focusing on your goals. You have only one life to live. The funny part is that the opportunity that you have in your hand is only till the time you go to bed tonight. That's the only time you have. Getting this is itself is a big discovery. Yes, मेरे पास सिर्फ उतना ही time है by the time I'm going to bed tonight. Many a times we don't get it. Many people don't even get it. Though I keep on telling them again and again and again and again. The moment you get it, your life will be different altogether. आपका जीने का अंदाज ही बदल जाए और वो ओवरनाइट होगा. इट इज नॉट लाइक someday maybe अगर हम ऐसे करते रहे तो ऐसा होगा, ऐसा नहीं होगा. That discovery, that the only time that I have is the time I'm going to bed tonight. That discovery, the moment you get that message, your life will be completely different. और वो ऐसा स्टेज है ना कि आप किसी को एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाए कि आप उस टाइम पे कौन सी दुनिया में हो. व्हाट इज योर फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. आपका माइंड सेट कहाँ पे चला गया. यू विल फाइंड इट वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू शेयर इट विद एनीबॉडी. किसी को आप समझा ही नहीं पाओ. Yeah. So ask, believe, receive. You asked, you believed, you received. The challenge is, are you ready to receive? मान के चलो,
Yes.
you asked and universe started giving it to you. Now the question is, are you ready to receive? Do you have enough time to receive it and work on it so that you can receive further? So you really need to focus on that Eisenhower quadrant, that where your attention is focusing on. Are you focusing your attention on the urgent and important things in your life, or those things which are neither urgent nor important, or maybe urgent or maybe important, but they do not fall into the urgent and important category? So it will take some time, but the moment you get it, it will be a different kind of life altogether. सब कुछ बदल जाएगा आपकी जिंदगी. Because after that you will never be able to get back to your old state of mind. Complete transformation will happen. Okay, so we are talking about being specific. We will be dealing with this more over the coming days. So next 5 days we will be dealing more in detail on these things. अभी मैं ऊपर ऊपर बता रहा हूँ इसको. ठीक. Next thing is the next step. Fundamentals of manifestation में the next step is ask the universe. Okay. So what do you mean by asking the universe?
Asking the
Where,
universe.
yeah. So where will you start? Where do you start? आप कहाँ से शुरू करेंगे? यूनिवर्स से तो आप मांगेंगे, आप कहाँ से शुरू करेंगे?
मतलब कि how I will start that process, you mean to say?
Yeah. These are all
So
fundamentals of manifestation.
I will start thinking about it.
Hmm.
That is the start. Everything's done first in mind, then in reality.
Yes. So again, we are talking about that SMART. See, घुमा फिरा के we are focusing on basically three things: specific, measurable, and achievable. Realistic तो होना ही पड़ेगा. Unless it is realistic, you cannot achieve it. And unless it is time bound, you cannot achieve it. But before we
Yes.
get into the time bound mode, we have to be absolutely clear about the specific, measurable, and achievable part.
Yes.
Yeah. So as far as manifestations are concerned, the first thing we have to be very clear about being specific, where we're talking about specific, measurable, and achievable part. Now comes the asking the universe. So now that you have defined that what is that goal you want to achieve, or what is that to expect the universe to manifest for you, the immediate next step is now how you are going to ask the universe. Like, you think about your children, when they want something from you, what kind of thoughts go in their mind, because you will be manifesting it for the child, right? मान के चलो आज उसके दिमाग में आया कि से केशव एंड राघव, दैट्स व्हाट देयर नेम, राइट?
Right.
अब एक के दिमाग में आया कि आज हम मैगी खाएंगे.
Hmm.
दूसरे के दिमाग में आया कि आज हम से पास्ता खाएंगे. Now both of them have their own thoughts,
Yes.
and somehow they will come and talk to you, right?
Right.
And let us assume that they probably didn't discuss among themselves. Probably. आज उसका मन किया क्या मैं ये खाऊंगा, आज दूसरे का मन किया मैं ये खाऊंगा. Now imagine only one of them is likely to be manifested.
Yes.
या तो मैगी बनेगा या तो पास्ता बनेगा.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Yes.
which one will manifest, that depends on who is more specific,
Hmm.
and then what he's asked.
Yes.
अब one of them might tell you, मम्मी आज मुझे मैगी खाने का मन कर रहा है. The other one may come and ask you कि मम्मी आज पास्ता बनाओगी. Now you, where, which of these will you pay your attention to?
The one who will say खाने का मन कर रहा है.
वो मन कर रहा है, वो आपको बनाने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा. लेकिन the other one is actually telling you to बनाओ. So he has already moved one step ahead. मन करने का मतलब है it's a wishful thinking.
अच्छा.
उसका मन कर रहा है और दूसरा आपको बता रहा है कि यही करो. Did you notice? See, this is the difference between specifics and wishful thinking. Wish is काश हो जाए, but specific is मम्मी आज पास्ता बनाओ. This question can be even more targeted. For example, मम्मी घर पे पास्ता है. क्या उसने पहले पता कर लिया पास्ता है कि नहीं. तो मम्मी उसको क्या पूछेगी, क्या पता आज पास्ता खाने का मन कर रहा है, पास्ता बनाओ. So it all depends the question being asked.
Yes.
है ना?
Yes.
So you notice this. So you have to be exceptionally specific about the question that you're asking the universe. And when you ask it, you should ask with full respect. You will notice whoever asking you, giving you full respect, आप उसका सुनते हो ज्यादा. Okay? So it's like before you're even asking, you're saying a thank you note. For example, the child comes and thanks you for something. Say, Mama, I just want to thank you कि आज आपने मेरे लिए कर दिया. अच्छा एक बात बताओ, घर पे पास्ता है?
मेरे घर पे.
नहीं, मैंने जैसे सब पूछा अभी आपको. So if your child comes and first thanks you for something, and then you ask this question,
Then I'll feel good.
है ना?
In normal ways also, when they ask anything in very pleasing tone, तो मैं तो हाँ ही बोलती हूँ.
हाँ. Now if they prepare, if they just do go just one step extra before even making that request, and that one step is they praise you for something, or they acknowledge you for something, whatever it is, whatever small it is. The small it is, the more powerful it is. क्योंकि आपको लगेगा इतना छोटा सा मैंने काम किया, ये भी इसने ध्यान रखा, इसने इसीलिए भी मेरे को थैंक यू बोला. क्या बात है यार, ये तो मैं सोचा भी नहीं था. छोटी सा तो काम है. It's so insignificant. If it is supported by one more, and then the proposal comes, है ना। तो बच्चा जब ऐसा करता है, हम भी यूनिवर्स के लिए बच्चे ही हैं, यूनिवर्स हमारे लिए फादर है, मदर है, जो भी है, पेरेंट है। तो आस्क द यूनिवर्स, सो दिस इज द फंडामेंटल नंबर 2, आस्क द यूनिवर्स। तो वी आर मैनिफेस्टिंग। तो हम क्या मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि हम, हमारा ध्यान उन्हीं चीजों के ऊपर जाए जो हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। Because the only time that you and I have is from now till the time I'm going to bed tonight. So I want to make best use of it. How can I make best use of it? So first thing is being specific. Second thing is ask the universe. So you can ask the universe. Okay, you can, for example, you can ask the universe that I want to ensure that you draw my attention to only those things which are important for me, and you make sure that I can deliver on. If you say this to universe, you are moving one step ahead. You are very clear that you are telling the universe that I want to pay attention to only those things which are urgent and important for me. So you are basically asking universe to ensure that there is no distraction, so that you can pay your attention to the things which are urgent and important for you. Yeah. And before that, expressing your gratitude, thank you God that I am still alive. I still have some time to work on the things which are urgent and important for me before I go to bed tonight. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that is all about ask the universe. We'll deal a little more on this as we proceed with the sessions next week, this week. Then comes believe in the universe. So you have to have complete faith that universe is going to deliver this truth. No matter what, whatever it takes. Many times ऐसा होता है कि you are going for some urgent and important work. Okay, आप घर से निकले and it is a rainy season and you forgot to carry the umbrella. However, the self-talk that you are having, that self-talk is saying that मेरे लिए अभी वही important है जो काम मैं करने जा रहा हूँ. It really doesn't matter whether it is raining or not. What matters is whatever work that I am going to do, the purpose with which I have left my home today and to reach somewhere, that purpose should be filled. And if your focus stays there, you will notice that I have noticed it in my case. You will also notice. आप जहां जहां से जाओगे ना वहां पे बारिश का कोई इम्पैक्ट ही नहीं होगा.
Yes.
It may be raining. For example, it's scorching heat right now nowadays. Daytime temperature was close to 47. Today it was 43. However, when you are determined, when you are absolutely clear that today is the only time that you have, and that too also till you go to bed tonight, then your entire focus will be on all the activities that are important for you. Hail, storm or sun, it really doesn't matter. तब आपको 47 डिग्रीज का कोई महसूस होगा ही नहीं, कोई फीलिंग नहीं आएगा. Even at 47 degrees Celsius, you're comfortable.
It
There
happens.
are, yeah, there are many people who are still working outside at this temperature.
Yes.
They don't have AC. There are many food vendors, vegetable vendors, they are working. There are many laborers, they are working. in the sun.
Yes.
उनको हीट स्ट्रोक नहीं होता, हमें होता.
Yes.
Because that's what you are manifesting, that if I go out I will have a heat stroke. And then you wonder अभी भी नहीं हो, अभी भी नहीं हो, अभी भी नहीं हो, चलो चलो चलो. तो आपका फोकस ही सारा वहीं पे है.
And here I would like to add that ऐसा होता है कि when we have nothing to do, तो फोकस जो है वो आपका गर्मी पे जाएगा एंड यू फील लाइक कि ओ दिस इज वेरी अनकंफर्टेबल. बट
Exactly.
व्हेन वी आर फोकस टू डू एनीथिंग, उस
Hmm.
काम में पूरा ध्यान है, गर्मी लग रही है, ठंड लग रही है, इट डजंट मैटर, इट हैपेंस.
So that's what believing is all about. That you believe that universe will make sure that you are in comfort zone, no matter what, whatever it takes. You are in a comfort zone. आप देख लीजिए आपके साथ हमेशा होगा. You are always in a comfort zone. Okay. So same thing with food. I have shared it with in one of my sessions that see normally I cannot detect if a food is not well cooked or not.
फूड. ओके.
Food, हाँ.
हाँ.
हो सकता है. The only thing that I can detect normal is if the salt is little more. If there is any food where the salt is little more, only then I can notice that इसमें थोड़ा सा salt extra हुआ है. But even then, when I think about it, कि चलो extra हुआ, it's okay. But now I'm eating it, so my taste buds will take care of it. So they won't allow me to taste that extra salt. And many a times it happens. So whenever I eat any food, the first thing that I do is I just thank the universe. Thank you so much that you are arranging this food for me. I thank everybody who is responsible for getting that food on my table, starting from the farmer till the person who cooked it and the person who is serving it to me. तो सबको मैं thanks बोलता हूँ मनी मन. And then I thank the food and then I thank universe, और universe में यही बोलता हूँ क्या स्वादिष्ट खाना आज आपने मेरे लिए बनाया. कण कण में उसमें स्वाद भरा हुआ है. And then I go and eat the food. और उसके बाद भी जब मैं बात when I eat the food, when I eat it with my family, if there is any food which is not well cooked or it has some challenges, so whenever they talk about it, I wonder यार मेरे को तो ऐसा कुछ महसूस नहीं हो रहा. And many a times they even tell me that how come this is possible. They also joke कि पापा से पूछते, पापा को पूछने कोई फायदा ही नहीं, उसको पता ही नहीं, उसको समझ में ही नहीं आता. उनको तो आप कुछ भी दे तो वो ऐसे खाएगा जैसे इट्स अ डेलिकेसी. So what happens? You are giving a signal to your subconscious or the universe that whatever I'm eating a delicacy. Now your entire body prepares to receive the food as a delicacy. And this can only happen when you believe in the universe. It's not just like asking. Complete belief that yes, this is going to be a delicious food. This is going to be a nutritious food. When that happens, things change. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. This was said by Dr. Wayne Dyer. So when you look at things, when you change the way you look at things, so I change the way I looking at things, that whatever be the food, irrespective of the way it has been cooked, when it is served on my plate, it will be delicious. So what happens? I don't know what happens. Probably whatever those switches which are there to take control of these tastes. So they do an arrangements among themselves. Some switches go up, some switches go out, and eventually they give me a taste of delicacy, taste of delicious. Yes. And that's how the food becomes delicious. Because आपने सबकॉन्शियस को इंस्ट्रक्शन दे दिया ना कि भाई तेरे को इसमें you have to feel delicious, and subconscious just manifests with the help of. All right, so that's the belief part. So believe in the universe. Then comes the next one, which is receive and take inspired action. Receive and take inspired action. It is not just receiving. You are getting ready to receive it with an inspired action, ready to take an inspired action. It's just like waiting. When I will get this, it's not if. If I get this, then I will start doing this action. It's like when I get it, I start taking this action. So you are already telling the universe that I'm ready. I'm only waiting for that moment. Whenever you will give it to me, you are going to give it to me. I'm going to take the action which is required. And it has to be an inspired action. I'm already ready to get inspired about it right now to take the necessary action. Okay.
Okay.
So receive and take inspired action. So it's like all your next steps are ready with it. If the moment I receive it, I will not wait for a minute. I'll take all these actions. Tuck, 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 tuck. Because if you're not ready, even if you receive it, you will not be in a position to do anything with it. It's like कि आपको से खिचड़ी बनाना, अब खिचड़ी बनाने के जितने भी इंग्रेडिएंट्स चाहिए आपको पता चला कि सब कुछ तो है लेकिन कहीं नमक नहीं. Now without salt you cannot prepare khichdi, right? It will be definitely some khichdi without a salt, but if it's a normal thing you will be requiring that salt. Even a pinch of salt you will be requiring. And to get that pinch of salt, that salt has to be available to you.
Yes.
Okay. Now you discover that it is not there. So you are very specific that salt is required. Then you are asking the universe. In this case, probably if you are say asking Big Basket or maybe Zepto, so मुझे salt चाहिए. Okay. Then you express your gratitude. Everything is there at my fingertips. I just need to place this order on my mobile and it will deliver to me next 10 minutes. So you are not only asking, you are also you have complete belief in the universe that the moment I place the order on this mobile app, it will be delivered to me within the specified time. Now the question is, are you ready to receive it? And if you're ready to receive it, are you ready to take the inspired action? Inspired action क्या होगा? सब कुछ मैं तैयार करके बैठी हूँ, बस नमक आने की देरी. Or you are just saying, चलो नमक आने दो, then I will see. Then I will make all the arrangements. That is the important part. That you receive and take inspired action. The moment that salt comes in, you just cut the packet, take that amount of salt which is supposed to be there in that food, you just put it there, and then you just get ready. You may put it, dropping it in a pressure cooker, and it's on the cook stove, and you just ignite it, and the job is done. नहीं तो क्या होगा? It is just like the way you are living your life now. You're waiting for that one thing to happen. Only then you are going to take that. In that case, even that one thing happens, since you're not ready to take the next action or take the desired action, that receiving will not help you much. Because anyway, you're distracted. Okay. So receive and take inspired action. We'll cover it in more detail. For example, you want to say set up a YouTube channel. अब उसके लिए आपको क्या चाहिए? You only need a Gmail ID and you need to open the YouTube website and log in there with your Gmail ID, and then you just do the basic setup and it's ready. Now you don't have a video to upload. You followed all the steps. You are very specific that you need YouTube to upload the video. You asked that yes, मुझे YouTube पे upload करना है, so you got to know that I just need to type youtube.com and it will be available to you. You asked it. You also have complete faith. Yes, I'm going to get it. There's no doubt about the belief part. And the next thing is now you get it. So now that you discover that this is what you need to do, and you discover that I don't even have a Gmail ID. The preparation to gaya bahar mein. Now you have to first get a Gmail ID, then you need to open YouTube Studio, and then you need to log in. And then the follow other steps will happen. Okay, so there are many such things which you need to pay attention to, but you are not paying attention to, and those things which are important and urgent, and you probably are paying attention to everything else. Okay, so this is all about the fourth part, which is receive and take inspired action. And now comes the fifth part. This fifth part is very, very interesting. This fifth part is being grateful. Now that you have received it and you have already taken that inspired action, you should be grateful for everything which has happened till that point. Probably this is the only thing that many people forget to do. The moment they get it, they forget to be grateful to the person through which he got it. Now, quick simple example. This is a very common example which I have noticed. You know, you are in a party, छोटा सा party है किसी के घर पे, you are there, and they order food from outside, maybe Zomato or Swiggy, etc. Then this delivery boy comes and he delivers the food, and you receive the food, and you don't even say thank you to that guy. And you think that ये तो उसका ड्यूटी है. In fact, I have also heard people saying, अगर हम भी ड्यूटी करते हैं, हम भी ऑफिस जाते हैं, हम भी ऑफिस से घर आते हैं, हम भी अपना काम कर रहे हैं, वो भी अपना काम कर रहे हैं, मुझे कौन थैंक्स देता है कि मैं किसी और को जाके थैंक्स, वो भी खाली एक फूड पैकेट डिलीवर करने के लिए. You should be grateful to every person who is associated with that food. Right from the producer, maybe he's a farmer. For example, you order a pizza. Now it has different toppings. There's a base. उसका मैदा कोई और कहीं से आ रहा है. So there was some guy, there was some farmer who cultivated that wheat. That wheat was converted into maida by some other person. Then somebody just packed it. Then somebody transported it. And it got transported through 2, 3 different stages. CNF agent, distributor, dealer, wholesaler, and then it is coming to your shop. And then you are getting. This is just for one item, which is a part of the pizza. So all the ingredients, उसमें onion use हो रहा है, capsicum use हो रहा है, jalapeno use हो रहा है, chicken use हो रहा है, mutton use हो रहा होगा, maybe paneer use हो रहा होगा. Every component which are being used to prepare that pizza. There are so many people involved. And now it comes to that organization or that cloud kitchen who is actually preparing the pizza. So the gas stove that he is using, it was manufactured by somebody. यहाँ तक आपका gratitude जाता है. See, you are getting that pizza within 15 minutes or half an hour or maybe 45 minutes after placing the order. Imagine there's a banking system, there's a economic, the e-commerce platform which is collecting your money and paying it to the vendor who is going to prepare this pizza for you. Your bank is involved, your credit card is involved. All these things, probably just to get a pizza ordered and getting it delivered at your home, thousands of people are involved. There are so many people who are taking care of the security of your credit card payments. There are technical people who are looking after the servers. Even the guy who is coming by the scooty, that scooty was designed by somebody. वहां पे कुछ लोगों का मेहनत है. For each and every component of that scooty, many people are involved. Imagine if they had not been there, the scooty would not be a reality. That guy probably couldn't deliver it to you at that speed. The question is, are you grateful? And then you have to be grateful to the God. कि आप उस पिज्जा खाने लायक भी हो. You didn't have any health challenge, so you can still eat that junk food with so much of calories. And then comes expressing gratitude to every cell of your body, your organs. आपने तो चबा के खा लिया. Now the stomach has to deal with it. Your entire alimentary canal has to deal with that junk. At the same time, your heart, your lungs, your kidney, everybody has to be alert, has to be on alert. जब तक कि खाना इसका जो the junk part of it, as till this junk part stays inside the body, they are all alert. You are sleeping. आपने तो डिनर किया, आप सो गए. Your subconscious mind is not taking care of everything. कौन सा जूस कितना क्वांटिटी में डालना पड़ेगा so that eventually that food gets digested. It passes through the entire route of alimentary canal and reach your colon till you relieve it the next day in the morning. Are you ready for that? This is the grateful part. So when we are talking about DIE, this is exactly what we are talking. Am I ready to manifest my DIE? If I talk about determination, integrity, and enlightenment, am I ready to be that way? That every activity that I do, every thought that will come to me, every discussion that I'm going to have with every person around, am I a जीता जागता एग्जाम्पल ऑफ दैट कि मैंने किसी से बात कर तो उसके दिमाग में डिटर्मिनेशन का वाइब्रेशन चला जाएगा, उसके दिमाग में इंटीग्रिटी का वाइब्रेशन चला, उसके दिमाग में इनलाइटनमेंट का वाइब्रेशन चला। वो बोला पिनाकी यार आपसे जब भी 5 मिनट बात करता हूँ मेरा सारा थॉट बदल जाता है। And this is all getting manifested because it's not in my control. I don't know किसके साथ मैं क्या बात करूँ. Even I don't know what is going to be my next statement or next sentence when I'm talking to you. Being grateful. So we will be working on this also. So this week, next 5 days are extremely crucial. They are those 5 weeks, 5 days when we will be actually designing a new you out of you. That is my promise.
What? Please repeat again.
A new you out of you.
A new me out of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're going to create over next 5 days. Today we are just setting just the foundation stone of it. Ajam, we are just laying the foundation. That is my promise. So on what basis I am going to return your energy exchange? कि अगर आपको वो नहीं मिली by 15th of June, you will get your money back. That's my promise. So essentially what we are talking about is creating that reality, discovering the you which is hiding inside you, manifesting the you which is hiding inside you, manifesting the you that you want to become, manifesting the you that you want to discover yourself as. That is the area where we will be working with this 5 days. It's very powerful. It's going to work for you. That's my promise. If it doesn't work for you, no questions asked. You will receive your energy exchange back. You just need to tell me, Pinaki, I didn't get any value out of it. Please refund my money. I'll refund your money. I won't even argue कि आपको वाकई ही कुछ नहीं मिला, हमने इतना मेहनत किया, हमने 5 दिन इसके ऊपर लगाया, इतने घंटे हमने लगा दिए और आप कह रहे आपको कुछ नहीं मिला. So I won't be asking those questions. Okay, and all my programs are designed in a way which I always tell that whatever energy exchange you put in my program, by the time you in the program, you become capable of getting that back anyway. आप इन्हीं चीजों को लेके आप एक छोटा सा प्रोग्राम बना दो, छोटे छोटे प्रोग्राम बना दो, 1 महीने का, 2 महीने, मतलब इतना लंबा प्रोग्राम भी बनाने की जरूरत नहीं. नॉट इवन द 3 week program or maybe almost a 4 week program which we are doing. You can just do a 1 week program, charge 700, 800 rupees out of for it, maybe even 500 rupees. You talk to 10 people, you get your 500, 5,000 rupees back. And you can also give the same guarantee. just with this one part of the program, the fundamentals of manifestation. Just with this one part of the program, you can get your energy back. The question is, are you ready to believe this is going to happen to you? What you have to ask, that I'm telling you, that you have to be very specific, and you have to ask the universe that I want this money back. Either I'll ask it back as a money back guarantee of this workshop, or I want it back by using the learnings from this. And it has to happen within a month. It's not that जिंदगी भर wait करते रहे. And then you have to have belief. You have to have that belief that yes, as I'm asking for it, I'm going to get it. The energy levels of your belief will determine by 15th June whether you want to get it back as a money back guarantee or not. That is only your energy levels will tell you. From where we started the discussion today. We create goals, and as we progress on it, we cannot hold it. Because holding that process needs a lot of energy. It's like writing your exam. You're preparing for the exam and you know this much you have to write. When you're actually sitting in the exam, now you have no options to look back. The only option you have is to complete the question paper. And then you write that, you do that exactly the way, no matter what, whatever it takes. I have to finish it off. There are many students who can't do that. They can't even complete the paper, though they know the answers. Despite knowing the answers, they cannot complete the paper. And when they fail to do it once or twice, they started believing in that this is मैं तो ऐसा ही मेरे साथ कभी नहीं होता. And they have all the reasons to support it, that now I'm in a higher class, there is lot of syllabus, lot of this, lot of that. Teacher नहीं पढ़ाते, tuition center में नहीं पढ़ाते. And then this is also supported by their parents. Parents भी बोलते रहते हैं हाँ पता नहीं ये क्या करने जाता है, पता नहीं टीचर्स कैसे है. Everything is पता नहीं. तो end result भी पता नहीं. Because that belief is not there. You're not asking it the way you're supposed to ask, and you don't have a belief. And the third thing which is there is the preparation. Even if it comes to you, are you prepared to take it off? चलो आपका belief है, आपके पास पता चल गया कि these are the questions which are there to come in this paper. Out of 10, you get to know that these three will be there anyway. Did you prepare answering those three questions? If your answer is yes, then when you open when you're in the exam hall, when you actually open the question paper and you see those questions there, then you can write it out. आपको पता है कि इसका तो मैं पूरा मार्क्स लेके निकलूंगा. Otherwise, though you receive it, but you are not prepared to take immediate action, inspired action, it's not going to help you anymore. And then finally, expressing your gratitude. Okay, so that's all for tonight. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Question. No, I don't have any question for the program. There's a question to myself that I should take this session or not. So that's what I am thinking. So question to myself by myself. Hmm.
Is there any risk?
Risk, no. Risk is what that energy exchange is. You also know it, I also know it.
Hmm,
Otherwise, there is no risk.
hmm.
And the point which you are raising, that having the similar kind of a program and all. So I'm not taking these type of program. I've now just started the communication that you know already. But the point here is, in spite of knowing most of the thing, there was no action. And it is because of NLP satsang and those brand Tracy video that I saw 2 3 days. Then I made my vision board. Then this from yes, on Friday I took the third session. So every week, and that too I feel like uh, for someone who is observing me, for them it may be that Kalpana is doing great, but I still feel that there is some kind of what we say, mold of energy, and my thinking pattern and focus is yet to be put in, that effort that needs to be put in from my end. And the result which I am able to see now is, I must say, is 20%. So the whole 100%, that tapping that potential, that channelizing the energy and focus part. And one part of mine, I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. And the one part of myself, Kalpana, is saying that uh, you have started the thing. It is actually taking whole lot of energy and effort. And what else, that devil in me, I must say, the, how much you have to push yourself, push yourself. So
Absolutely. The question is by when you want to manifest it. That's the only question you
uh,
have to answer.
yeah, yeah. And I don't have any doubt in the program, that I, because that's what I'm telling, that morning few sessions of NLP satsang, I've only joined for uh, that communication part, 2 or 3 session, and the goal I have not attended only. That brand Tracy video was enough for me, and your your guidance in on those one-on-one talk. So I don't have the any doubt in the program.
In fact, what I shared in those sessions and those Brian Tracy videos, they were all originally part of this program only.
Um,
So what I did, that I thought about, eventually what I discovered is that in this program I can give far more value which is there in the Brian Tracy video.
um,
So that's why I shared it there.
um,
Anyway, you take your call. I know that it will all happen as designed. I strongly feel that way, that whoever is supposed to connect with me, he will connect with me, she will connect with me anyway. मेरे से अगर किसी को कुछ मिलने वाला है तो उसको किसी भी हालत में मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. But it is all designed that way. The universe has designed it that way. It's only a matter of why when.
um. So this will start from tomorrow and it will end on 30th June, right?
It has already started today.
It is already started today. Okay.
That's why I mentioned in that invitation also, this is the last pre-session.
Hmm.
So basically it started today only as per the program which I have shared in the group earlier. It's all
Ah,
there. The top session was, it is supposed to start from today, from 9 at 9 o'clock.
hmm.
So we have started. The warm-up session was there in the previous week, which was earlier, which was originally a part of the same program, but I just considered it as a warm-up session instead of putting it in the mainstream program. And I
Hmm.
took this week 2 session as the mainstream program starting.
Hmm.
Okay, you think over it. It's all your choice. What would you think best? You can just go ahead with that. If you have any question, you can ask me. If you have any concern, you can ask me. However, be very specific about your foundations for manifestation. By when you want to manifest things in your life that you're thinking about. Okay.
Yes.
So with that, I'm
Yes.
closing this session.
One last question. After midnight, if I make the payment, how much I will have to pay? You are giving some offer, na? I just saw
Yeah,
while.
this amount is the same,
Huh,
4995.
huh.
The offer is that by 15th of June,
Okay.
you can ask it back. If you're
Okay.
not getting the desired value,
Hmm.
then you can say, Pinaki, I am not getting the value. This is, or whatever I have got, I don't think this is at least what the energy exchange that I have made. So I just want it back.
Okay.
You just need to ask for a refund and I will refund it.
Okay.
That's it from my side.
So,
And there's a gift associated with every learner. Whoever joins my programs, I उनको एक gift देता हूँ.
okay.
So you will get that gift anyway. Even if you ask for a refund, you will still get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some new learning program, some new program of yours.
Pardon?
Oh, that gift is any other learning
No,
session
no, no,
of
no,
you.
no, no. It won't be any program. It will be a physical gift.
Okay. Okay.
It's not the like those freebies that people normally see. इतने हजार का program मैंने आपको free में दिया.
Okay.
These are not our programs.
Okay. So even if I will pay after midnight, the price is the same.
Yeah, price is the same.
Okay. Okay, and it will end on 30th June.
30th June. Yeah. It
Okay.
might extend by another week. It all depends.
Okay, 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 got it.
Which I said that other day. But
Okay.
yeah, from 9th to 30th is there.
Okay.
Most likely extend करेगा ही करेगा because I have so many things to share and connect with this whole thing. क्योंकि मैं खुद ही I'm just bubbling with energy.
Okay.
So most likely it will extend by one more week.
Okay. So my one last question is, basically, if you have seen my vision board, right? And there was some amount of getting by end of December, right? I hope you remember that. So after attending this session, will I be on my path to achieve it 200%?
By 15th June, you will get a complete clarity on
Okay.
that whether this is going to help you achieve that or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You will get a complete clarity on that.
Okay, then I'll enroll and I'll see next week.
Next week, क्या कल से?
कल से, yeah,
Yeah.
means कल से, next
Yeah.
week कल से.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.